What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American Politics, back in with a new video, and today it is time that we discuss what the hell happened in Michigan. This was one of the most shocking results of an already shocking midterm. I thought, okay, Michigan's a Republican trending state, and you have not that popular of a governor going against Tudor Dixon. I thought, okay, I have some problems with Dixon, but I thought she was going to, come close to winning, if not win. My final prediction had her slightly ahead. Well, I don't care what anybody says. Not a single person saw this seriously coming. Dixon got annihilated. Not just by 2 points, not 3, 10.5. It was such a massive, just shocker that the legislative branches in Michigan all flipped Democrat. So now Michigan is controlled by the Democrat Party. Good luck, Michigan. Look, we gotta do a deep dive into why this happened, why this chaos happened in Michigan, and how we can stop it from continuing to happen. And I know a lot of people are coming up with their theories that, it was because of, Dixon being too Trumpy and Trump, screwing us over and all this other crap, which is nonsense. I'm going to show you why. I'm so sick and tired of these people on Twitter and stuff that keep blaming Trump for all the problems of the Republican Party. You know what the problem was this election? This. Look at this swing map of Michigan from 2020 to 2022. Look at Wayne and look at the burbs of Detroit. Look at Grand Rapids. You notice they shifted Democrat, but not as much as most parts of the state. Then you just go slightly north of Wayne County to Macomb. This is a blue-collar suburb. This is what you call a blue-collar Trump area. This area is an extremely Trump part of the state, if not the country. This is one of the best examples of a Trump county. Obama-Trump county. It shifted 13 points Democrat. You're going to tell me with a straight face that this movement of 13 points was because Trump was too involved in the race? Give me a break. These voters in Macomb County love Trump. It's not because Trump is, the antichrist of these voters. No. In fact, it's the opposite. Some of them, they may not like Trump. Some of them don't. But they would rather have him as president of the United States right now than these clowns we currently got. And that was the problem. Working class Republican voters did not vote. They just did not. And you can see this map perfectly. Look at central Michigan. Look how far it shifted Democrat. Double digits across the board. The UP, same deal. Central Michigan, same deal. Northern Michigan, Southern Michigan, the entire shebang. And the only parts that slightly were more Republican, aka they shifted less Democrat, was Kent, Ottawa, Wayne, and Washita County. And Oakland actually shifted under 10 points. You know why these counties didn't shift that much? Because they focused their entire campaign on these voters. Suburban, educated, white-collar voters. The old Republican voter. Those voters that they voted for Bush, voted for Romney, voted for, they voted for everybody. All the Republicans before Trump. Then they voted for Biden, voted for Clinton, all that. Well, that's all they focused on. And, you look at the precinct results, which, again, I will be doing analysis on it. It's fascinating. When you look purely at the precincts, Dixon actually did decent in the more college-educated parts. Actually did a bit better than Trump. The problem? The white working-class parts of these counties collapsed for Republicans in turnout, in vote share, everything. It just collapsed. That's what really happened. White working-class voters, which have become more and more of a Trump Republican part of the country. These are Trump voters, Trumplicans. They did not vote at all. And if they did vote, they shifted a bit Democrat. This has more to say with the Republican Party having incompetent messaging. Purely incompetent. Look, the Democrats, they're full of shit. Everybody knows this, all right? Most people know this. But when they keep telling voters that Republicans are going to take away your Medicare, they're going to take away their Social Security, they're going to take away your health care, and Republicans have no valid response except gas prices. That's literally their campaign nutshell. How do you think these voters are going to vote? They're going to vote more Democrat. It's just a fact. Sure, Democrats are full of themselves, but at least they offer something for these voters. And when Republicans ran on nothing but gas prices instead of groceries, if they would have talked about groceries instead of gas prices 24/7, Dixon probably would have won. Now, there's other problems to why she lost, but it would have been a lot closer. What really dug Dixon in deep was her campaign was incompetent. She tried to do a Youngkin-style campaign in Michigan. Worked in some parts, didn't work in the rest. With Youngkin, his strategy worked because the working class base turned out and they voted. While Youngkin was able to pick off enough of these, moderate, center-right, center-left, independent voters in Northern Virginia. That's why he won. Here, they tried so hard to get that old Grand Rapids base out that they forgot about the new base, the new working-class, blue-collar Trump voter. They ignored them across the board. And that explains a lot of these shifts. This isn't because Trump wasn't involved. Give me a break. If Trump wasn't involved in this race regularly, I guarantee you all these counties, or I should say a good chunk of these counties, would have shifted Republican. That's my guarantee. Sure, you may have done a point worse in Wayne County or Oakland County, but look at Macomb. This is what really dug Dixon in deep. Macomb County's collapse. And that's what Republicans need to learn from. They can't keep running these same crappy campaigns where they only appeal to the, old-fashioned Republican voter, but ignore the working class base. This is the problem. Youngkin was able to do both. He was able to campaign and be like, we're going to fight for groceries. Groceries. We're going to reduce the price of groceries in the working class areas. Plus, he got Trump to do a tele rally for him, which did show to help. While Youngkin also, at the same time, campaigned in Northern Virginia education. Dixon tried the same thing in Grand Rapids. In places like Oakland County, it just didn't work. It just didn't work because, sure, those voters did shift Republican, but you didn't get the base out. If you don't get your base out, it doesn't matter how good you do with these old school Republican Biden voters. You're screwed. And it's clear that's what happened. So I don't want to hear this crap about, it was just Dix was unelectable. Well, she was actually kind of a bad candidate. I should say this argument that this is somehow Trump's fault. No. If Trump was actually involved in this race, these shifts wouldn't have happened. None of them. These freaking 13-point shifts to the left in Macomb would have never happened if Trump was involved in this race and they tried to appeal to these MAGA, Trumpy voters. I hope people understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying be with Trump 24/7. Just do what Youngkin did. Just balance out, be like, you Trump voters, I am backed by Donald Trump. All right, that's all you got to do. Focus on that. Don't go gun-ho with it. Just be balanced with it. Talk about it. Be like, Trump supports my tax cuts, supports, reducing health or reducing poverty, etc. That's all you have to do. Just don't ignore him completely. For what reason? So I hope people understand that. I'm not saying that this was going to be an easy race. I'm not saying that, she wasn't the best candidate. She was the best candidate, the worst. But in reality, James Craig, if he was the nominee, he probably would have won this race. Because he would have probably done so good in the Detroit area that it really wouldn't matter what happened in central Michigan. Just with Dixon, you need to do just good you just have to do okay in the rest of the state. She didn't even do that. So she did have a shot, especially when these Macomb County results did come in. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash that like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter account in the description down below, and join the channel today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Godspeed. to all of you.